Hello and good morning. Thank you for tuning in. This is Deepa Berar, your beauty and fashion expert, and I'm so excited because today we have a special guest star with us, and this is Miss Malini from the infamous Bollywood gossip site MissMalini.com. Thank you so much for being with us today.
It's great to be here, Deepa. Thank you.
So why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about your site?
So, as Deepa said, MissMalini.com, it's basically everything to do with Bollywood fashion and lifestyle with a Desi girl twist, since I do live in Bombay. And it's sort of a window in two ways. One, for people all over the world who love and miss Bollywood and Bombay and back home, to get a sense of everything that's going on there across India. And also a great way for for people in India to sort of experience what's happening internationally as well. And we sort of follow Bollywood stars in fashion and things that are influencing globally, the way that India is influencing fashion runways around the world as well. So a little bit of everything.
That's amazing. Now, why don't you tell us how you got started in the industry?
So it's actually a happy accident. I call it serendipity. I've always been in media in Bombay. So I was a radio DJ and I used to host a show, first in English, then in Hindi. And then I was always in digital content with MTV. I wrote a gossip column in a local tabloid called Midday. And then I worked with Channel V and digital as well. And on the side, I started a gossip blog just for fun. Somebody opened a WordPress account for me. They said, you should do something that Perez Hilton does in India, since you already write a column. So I was like, why not? And I started doing it, and every time I would go to an event for my column or for the radio station, I would blog about it as well. And I've always really loved technology, so I would do my own Photoshop, put up some videos, and it sort of took off on its own, and I started getting really good traction. And I remember telling myself every day, I was like, I wish I could just quit my job and someone would pay me to blog. And it happened to work out.
That's amazing. Yeah, you do have a strong readership right now, and I stumbled upon her blog about a year or two ago when I was searching for some Bollywood looks to do for my tutorials, and I happened to find her site, and I was just like, wow, this is just like Perez Hilton but for Bollywood. This is amazing.
That's great. Now Deepa does videos for me as well and does great looks, and in fact she's just having a request right now to do a video on Karina's look in Dubai.
Yeah, we'll be posting that soon. Yeah. So why don't you let us know what we can expect to see in the future with Miss Malini?
So we're very excited. I always say to the moon, I feel like there's so much that can be done, and there's so many new things happening in India. So you'll definitely get all the Bollywood gossip that you want. We do have some insiders who give us the dope all the time. Lots of interesting things that are happening in the fashion world, tons more content, loads of pictures, lots of exclusives, and lots of chances to get up and close and personal with the stars as well, which is what we're pretty excited about.
That's amazing. That sounds great. Now, one question I did want to ask you, in terms of the way we see fashion in films these days, it's gone a lot more Western rather than the traditional stars and stuff. What's the general attitude of the next generation in Bollywood?
I think the interesting thing about Bollywood is it's always sort of reflected society in a way, and you've seen the evolution from the movies in the 80s, and the drama was really all about the Saas Bahu sort of thing, and now you see, modern films where Dil Chahta Hai was really the turning point, and you saw three guys going to go out, and people could relate to that. So the same thing's happening in fashion, where we've moved from, puffy sleeves and shiny material to a more evolved look, and it's almost sort of underplayed and more realistic, which is the big shift, that it's realistic fashion as opposed to big and grand. And so, for instance, the movie Cocktail has been given a lot of props for the fact that the fashion was really good in that. And the interesting thing is the director's wife, Homie's wife, Anaita, is actually the fashion director of Vogue India. So she styled the film, and so you see a lot more of that sort of fashion. And so there'll be a Manish Malhotra or a Sarili Goel who'll do much more grand Indian fashion for a film, but now a lot more fashion savvy magazine stylists are doing film looks, like someone from L'Officiel, Ami Patel, has done Priyanka Chopra's recent looks, even styling them for events.
So you see that
there's a lot going on,
designers
behind the radar.
It's interesting. That's great. So well, thank you so much for coming on to our program, and everyone please do check out MissMalini.com. She's got some great content on there, and if you need your Bollywood gossip fix, you know where to go. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks.